I see you answered that you are skinny fat and looking to get lean and defined. That's a great goal, and believe it or not, super attainable. You're lucky. Your body type and fitness goal is one of the easiest ones to see fast results. Your clothes will fit better, you'll see changes in the mirror, you'll start getting compliments from your colleagues, and who knows, that crush that you have might even start noticing you a little bit more. In this video, I want to share with you 3 simple fixes that you can start using today to make it super easy for you to drop that stubborn body fat and add a little muscle faster than you thought possible, so that you can get that nice lean look. Plus, you'll be able to do it without giving up the foods you love and by doing less than an hour of cardio a week. Does that sound pretty cool? I thought it might. Now, don't get me wrong. You're gonna have to pay attention right now and make the simple changes that I suggest in this video, but with my guidance, you'll learn why most of the common things you've heard or even tried to keep the fat off and get that lean look are actually making you store more fat on your stomach and preventing you from getting any kind of muscle definition. And if you're like any of my clients, you've most likely been skipping the things I'm about to suggest or just flat out doing them wrong for years. And that's why you're having a hard time getting that fat off and keeping it off. So let's get you on the right path right now. My name is Vince Sant. I'm a well-known fitness model, a certified trainer, and the author of 6 of the best-selling fitness programs on the market. And I've had the privilege of sharing these exact secrets with thousands of people around the world. I've gotten to watch firsthand as people who were once in your exact position have made incredible transformations by only changing these few things. Let's be clear. I'm not offering you some do-it-all supplement or some magic pill. In fact, that's going to be my first tip, not only for your fitness goals, but for your wallet. I want you to stay away from the diet pills and most of the fat burner products. I'm not saying there aren't any supplements that can help you burn fat and get lean faster, but for the most part, these shady companies that are jamming all these quick fix expensive products down your throat are just robbing you of your money and probably harming your adrenal glands in the process because they're just jam-packed with stimulants. The worst part is they give you this false sense of hope and promise you that you can just take a little pill and not have to change your lifestyle. So people end up not making the important subtle changes in their lives that would have made a huge impact and start thinking that nothing works for them. Second, and this one's big, stop the calorie restrictive crash diets. What you probably don't realize is that these diets are just temporary fixes, very temporary. With these diets, they may work for a week or two. You may lose a couple pounds and see a little less fat in the mirror, but then your body kicks into what is known as the starvation response, which causes you to start storing fat even though you feel like you're starving. What happens is when you cut your calories too low, your body will burn fat for a day or two. But then when your body realizes that you're no longer getting the minimum amount of calories you need, it kicks into the starvation mode and starts storing all the foods that you do eat purely as fat to use up later in case it never gets those calories again. Plus, these diets are simply too restrictive to maintain long term or to have a normal social life for that matter, so you quit. Then when you start eating again, you now have a slower metabolism, and this is why your body rebounds and you gain it all, if not more, back. They don't work. In fact, they work against you. So instead, what I recommend for my clients with your body type and your goal of getting rid of that skinny fat look and finally getting that lean, ripped look you want is to get on what is known as carb cycling for several weeks, followed by what is known as flexible dieting long term. Carb cycling is a pro trick every fitness model and athlete uses to strip off body fat fast. It's as close to a magic bullet as there is. You'll use the carb cycling to really strip your body of the unwanted and stubborn areas of fat and fast. Then you'll use the flexible dieting method to maintain your body at the weight and the look you want. All of our clients love this method because it allows you to strip your body fat while eating all your favorite foods. All you have to do is stay within certain ranges that match your ideal weight. And no, you won't feel like you're starving all the time, and that's why it's so easy to follow. And that's why it works long term. But most importantly, neither of these dieting strategies are a crash diet, so they won't kick in that starvation response. These two strategies really are the nuclear bombs for healthy and incredibly fast fat loss. And my last tip is one you're gonna love. Give up traditional cardio. I'll bet you didn't know logging hours on the treadmill at one pace is actually one of the slowest ways to lose body fat. But let's say you did take that route. You have to do tons of it. I'm talking hours per day, every day, for months on end to see any kind of significant weight loss. And that's because traditional cardio only burns calories and fat during the cardio session. So the second you stop burning calories and fat. Now, you might be wondering, well, if I'm not supposed to do traditional cardio, what am I supposed to be doing? Let me introduce to you your new secret weapon for torching fat. I want you to start doing a special type of cardio. And most importantly, I only want you to do it 3 days a week for 15 minutes. 45 minutes a week, that's it. And if you start doing this, you'll see changes on the scale and in the mirror this week. It is that powerful. It's a type of cardio called HIIT training. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training, and this is another industry secret or cheat code, if you will, that fitness models and bodybuilders use to drop their body fat incredibly fast and keep it off year round without wasting hours and hours on the treadmill. Let me explain. HIIT training is an anaerobic activity, meaning it targets fat cells, shuttles them across the cell membrane, and uses them for energy. Now, in this metabolic process, your body uses up your oxygen stores. And the cool thing about your body using up these oxygen stores is that it then has to replenish those oxygen stores, and your body burns calories the entire time it takes to do this, which can take up to 48 hours. So from a simple 15-minute HIIT session, you burn fat calories for up to 2 days through a process called the afterburn effect. But here's the catch. Not all HIIT training is created equal. To get the full benefits of the afterburn effect, you need to do certain HIIT workouts on certain days of your training, and if you don't do the right ones on the right days, you're pretty much wasting your time and won't get the 24/7 fat burn. Now, these 3 things are just a few of my most guarded secret weapons that will allow you to easily get rid of that skinny fat look and get lean and ripped. And if you combine those with a solid training program geared specifically for your body type, it's game over. I know that was a lot of information, and I don't want to just leave you hanging. If those tips got you fired up, but left you a little confused on how exactly to put them in action, well, let me introduce you to our flagship program, Ripped in 90 Days, the exact blueprint. Here's a sneak peek of what you'll find inside. You'll find an easy to follow, step-by-step advanced carb cycling and flexible dieting fat loss strategy to strip your fat faster than you ever thought possible and allow you to keep it off long-term without starving you and without making you give up the foods you love, which makes it incredibly easy to follow. So not only do you lose as much fat as you want, but you'll easily keep it off with little to no effort. Then you'll find a 90-day maximum shredding training program, which was designed for someone with your body type to get that cut, lean look you want. Not just some cookie cutter plan for Mr. Olympia to get huge. I mean, of course you'll pack on lean muscle with this program, but the workouts are primarily designed to torch your body fat and get you lean. Then there's a HIIT training 15-minute cardio system, which will help you because I'm going to give you what I consider the very best HIIT training exercise for extreme fat loss. These are going to help you drop fat faster than you ever thought possible and keep you off the treadmill once and for all. 15-minute sessions, 3 days per week, and you'll be burning fat literally 24/7. Then there's a shredding supplement guide, which is gonna first off save you a bunch of money and keep you from taking dangerous or just bad supplements. But this will also help you start seeing results from the supplements that you're spending your hard-earned money on. Because, like I said, there are a few supplements that can turbocharge your fat loss and help you build some lean muscle, but the rest of them are garbage. And this will help you get informed and make good decisions if you decide to take that route and use supplements, which you don't have to. You'll be a fat-burning machine once you start carb cycling and doing HIIT cardio and begin the training plan, but it's there because a lot of you ask. Then comes the 6-pack ab workouts, because after we get that layer of fat off, which will happen extremely fast, you'll have a rock hard six-pack waiting. This is the perfect ab training guide to follow so you get a symmetrical, shredded six-pack that will turn heads at the pool. Now, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of time, research, money went into putting this program all together, and I'm extremely proud of it. And that's why we normally charge $77 for this system. I want you to compare that to the price of a personal trainer who charges $100 per session and probably doesn't even want you to get in shape too fast because, well, once you're in shape, you won't need them anymore. So you end up getting your bank account drained for very slow and below average results. Today, however, I'm gonna give you everything for a ridiculous price because I wanna make this a complete no-brainer for you. I know money can be tight, so it's not gonna be $77. Instead, it's gonna be $47 today only. Why, you ask? Because I wish someone had done this for me when I was in your shoes and wanted to get in amazing shape but couldn't figure it out. I remember how painful and how frustrating that was, and I've seen this program help thousands of people around the world get their dream body, and I know what an impact that has on the rest of their life, and that really makes me feel amazing. So all I ask in return is when you get results with Ripped in 90 days, you share your results with me. So all you need to do is click the button below this video to get started now. And before I let you go, please understand that I can promise that you won't be able to get this at a discounted price much longer. This special offer is good today only, so if you leave this page, you'll have to get it full price on our website. And oh, one more thing. There's a chance that you've never dealt with me or my company before, so you may not be aware of our amazing customer support and customer care policies. If that's the case, let me set your mind at ease. You are covered by our 30-day guarantee. So if this is not one of the best investments you've ever made, well, I don't want your money. I will happily refund it for you within our guarantee. So if you want to turn that skinny fat body into something that you're truly proud of and, actually get long-term results you love in the mirror and on the scale, then all you have to do is click the button below this video. Well, ball's in your hands. You really have 3 options now. 1, you can keep doing what you were doing before you watched this video and keep getting the same frustrating results that you've been getting. 2, you can take the advice I gave you above and try to do it yourself. You can spend hours studying how to do the perfect carb cycle and test different HIIT workouts until you find the best ones for fat loss and